Virgo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of January 2021. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the from the universe, and then a couple of cards from two oracle decks. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Virgo. All right, so the overall energy for the reading, the Six of Wands, a sense of victory, which is very interesting because I'm looking at the reading and I'm like, where? Of course, this is just, until I clarify, I can't really tell what's going on here. But it looks, I'm glad that you have this, actually. If you are experiencing actually all of this, but we'll see. Starting off the reading, you get the Ten of Wands crossed by the Ten of Swords. It's a completion, definitely. Coming out of a state of feeling defeated, feeling like you've fallen and you can't get down. You're coming out of it. But this is, God, Ten of Wands and Ten of Swords. That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with here. But again, you're focusing on bringing that balance into your life, bringing that stability into your life. In the recent past, I do see a powerful connection here. Your strength, the Eight of Pentacles, you do have the capability here to rise yourself out of this, get yourself out of this situation, and you're doing it. Right now, the energy, it's available for you and you're grabbing it. You're like, okay, let's do this. The immediate future here, you get the Tower, something unexpected coming towards you. I'm kind of happy that when I pulled all of this on, and then I got onto this card and I saw it, I'm like, the way I saw it when I flipped it up, it was like the light at the end of the tunnel. The hope, the little spark there that you're hanging on to, it's here. Again, it's being shown to you. The way is being shown to you. And I feel like you're taking it. You're going for it. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Four of Pentacles, there's a little bit of resistance on your side, possibly to get yourself out of this energy. But you are doing it. Sometimes we are standing in our own way, which I feel like you may be doing it at this point, in terms of even when the energy is crappy and we're depressed, upset, whatever you want to put on it, whatever label you want to put, the energy is freaking low as fuck, right? And we want to get ourselves out of that. There's still a little part of us that says, isn't that more comfortable to be in this energy? Because now you're used to it. You know what it is. Isn't it more comfortable? And a part of you may say, yeah, hell yeah. I don't need to be changing out of this. At least I know this energy. Of course, most people get past that little voice that says that. And they keep on going. And they're changing the energy. A lot of people, I feel like they get this into, who got this? Taurus? There's a sense of people kind of fearing conflict or gossip, or what would they say if I do this, or what would my family think if I do this, or what, there's that little bit of a worried kind of situation when it comes to how others are gonna react to what you're gonna do, The potential outcome here, the devil. And I feel like it's all tied up to this in terms of, for you to get yourself out of this icky energy that you found yourself in for quite some time, it may require some changes. It may require you doing things that, yeah, people may not agree with. But so what? And I feel like the devil is coming in to tell you, are you going to fall into that pattern again? Are you going to do certain things because certain people agree with them? Or are you going to do what feels right for you? You know, kind of situation. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the Six of Wands. Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Huh. Why am I getting... I'm getting this strong in your reading today about just stopping this pattern of doing what you should do, you know, because it's either a trend, either it's expected of you, either there's a sense of, I should do this, and then I would come and ask you why, and you would be like, because they say so, and I would be like, who's they? And you know, it could go on and on and on, but you would never give me that straight up answer. I don't know why I should, you know. There's a sense of you stopping this kind of pattern of, I have to do this, and actually creating something brand new for yourself here, where it's something you believe in, something that you want, not something that's requested of you, you know. Interesting the way it's coming in today for you. Let's which one of those do I want to... Let me clarify the Ten of Swords. The High Priestess, the Hermit, the Knight of Swords. There you are. There you are, kind of not listening to your intuition. And because you didn't listen to your intuition, you ended up in a situation that you're starting to even put yourself down at this point, in terms of, I should have listened to how I felt, and I didn't, and this is why I'm in this rut right now, you know, of an energy. Okay, yeah. But the past is the past. You can't change that. You can, however, listen to your intuition from now on. Because if you're going to act right now based on you not listening to something that already happened, you're bringing an old energy into it just doesn't mix and match. You know, it's a matter of, did you learn something from it? That's all. You can't change it anymore. So no point in you putting yourself down for, I should have listened to. No. You know, there was a reason why you didn't. So that maybe you can learn, so that maybe from now on you can listen to your intuition. You know? Let me see the Six of Pentacles in your focus. Knight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Swords. All right. There's possibly a connection here in which you're trying to how do I put this? I see you giving to this, but giving to, wow, how do I explain this? It's very hard to explain what I see in here. Because there's a sense of you not seeing this. So I'm trying to put it in a way where you can see it if you're finding yourself in this group of doing this. There is that whole aspect of equal give and take, right? To any kind of dynamic. Where, let's say you're giving a friend of yours a present for Christmas, right? You would expect, given that this is what you're seeking, this equal give and take, you would expect them to do the same thing, right? That energy doesn't really work like that, you know, because that's expectation put on it. You either give because you want to give, or if you give because you're expecting something in return, no, it's not going to create this dynamic of equal give and take. because this doesn't necessarily work like that. Now, that friend might not give you a Christmas present. They might give you something else that's more valuable or as equally valuable some other time. So you can't measure that. It's an energy that's being felt, and it's not like, oh, I gave you this, you give me back. No, you know? So there's a sense of you kind of trying to give in a situation, possibly love, and you're expecting the same thing in return at that exact time because you gave it, so give it back to me. You know, there's... So I don't know if you're... I kind of see you being in this energy where you're kind of trying to exert this equal give and take. But first, make sure you got the correct... There's not a correct definition. There's just a feeling of that whole aspect of equal give and take. You know, I wouldn't say there's a... This is the definition. It has to work like that. No, you just feel it. You know. Let me see what the Lovers here in the recent past. Let's see what happened here. Ooh. Conflict here. Somebody walked away and it made them feel good for walking away from this conflict. It's showing up very similar position-wise in energies to the Taurus reading. So you might be dealing with the Taurus here. I do see conflict. I don't necessarily see the conflict as being resolved here, but I do see somebody being like, it's too much drama, bye. You know, could be you. I don't know. Let me do the Tower in the immediate future. I see Taurus shows up. Two of Wands, the Hierophant, the Two of Swords. Okay. Too much waiting in a situation, in a commitment, or for something to turn into a commitment. And the more you wait, the more confusion it creates. Like, okay, so what's going on? Is this either or? What's happening here? You know, kind of thing. And I feel like during this waiting, a lot of the times things happen where they tell you, don't wait anymore. You know, these things that keep on coming, they're telling you, don't wait. You keep on waiting. And then another thing, and don't wait. And then you keep on waiting. If this is you, somebody's waiting for a commitment here, from what I can see. Let me clarify the Page of Wands and the supported energies. Three of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. All right. So there is here an energy of love coming together with your energy. So it's either something from the past that is being brought into that whole aspect of love again, or, you know, more paid attention to in that regards, because there's love here showing up for you, given to you. Love, passion, all of the good stuff. Through all of this. That's pretty clear-cut love coming your way. Or being already here and shown to you. Let me clarify the Four of Pentacles in the hidden energies. The Four of Swords, the Temperance, the Four of Cups. All right. So trying to heal that aspect of yourself that kind of has the tendency to hang on to things. There's so this is our life, right? There's this bubble here. We'll call it your life. To the right here, there's positive things. You know, you have a roof over your head, you have a car, you have a whatever you have around you, things that you may think are not important. You have all of that in this bubble to the right, or left, whichever. It's my right. To my left, you have all of the, but my car broke down, or fuck, I gotta pay rent, or you know what I mean. You may have the tendency at times to look into that direction a lot and dismiss this completely. Be like, no, this doesn't even exist. No, I don't have anything. We're not saying that specifically because most of the times we're blind that even exists, this part. when we get into this one. So this is a sense to me of you trying to heal this aspect, trying to whenever you fall into that, to be like, Virgo, ta-da, you know, I have good things in my life too. So it's a matter of choice. It's a matter of how you choose to look at things, because we have both. There's duality in everything, even in that. And a lot of the times we forget to remember, basically, that we have those things, the things that we have going on for us, right? Let me clarify that Five of Wands in the hopes and fears here. The Eight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Devil. The Devil here keeps showing up. It's the same kind of energy that the Taurus got. There's a chance for love here, but with the sense of, we had this huge conflict between the two of us. We had this huge disagreement where we didn't, and now we're trying to make out of that to create it into love. And I'm not saying it's not possible, but by taking that detour, which I'm going to tell you the exact same thing I told Taurus, I think it was Taurus. Taking that detour, you know, there's a conflict here. You're kind of bypassing to get to the love aspect. And yeah, it's possible. Yeah, definitely. Completely agreed. But then you go along with the love, and then there comes a conflict. It's like, hey, remember me? You know, so it's going to keep popping up. If you want to bring this love, which I'm not saying it doesn't exist, because I see it. But how about going through the conflict instead of going around it? You know? Because it's just going to keep on following you. Let's see the Devil in the potential outcome. The Strength card, the Star, the Six of Pentacles. All right. It's related to the Six of Pentacles energy, which I talked to you about a little earlier, right? In terms of, make sure you know how that feels, that whole energy of equal give and take. Because I see you heading towards making every kind of wish you want come true. But it's through this aspect, through understanding this aspect of what I put out in the universe is going to give back. So whatever I'm going to ask, speaking of asking and receiving, it's going to come my way. But make sure you understand the principle through which that's done. Because so far, I see you understanding it under this kind of definition of giving you a Christmas present so that I can get one from you. This year. Not next year. Not this year, you know. So that's your theme, apparently, for January. Understanding this concept of equal give and take without control. Let's see what the universe has for you. The Justice card, the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. All right. Communication here. Straightening up a little. I feel like communication skills here on your side have been a little, I'm not gonna say good or bad, or it doesn't feel that way. It feels more like you may not have settled yourself into an energy when you wanted to communicate. So let's say I wanted to tell you something. I want to talk to you about something. It's kind of like what I do when I can't explain to you guys what I see, what I feel when I see the cards. It's like, ooh, what words do I find to communicate it to you? So it's kind of like that in the way that your communication went, in terms of maybe you didn't find the right energy to set yourself into that discussion, or there's a communication pattern here that went a little left and right. Like you started a sentence and by the end of it, you started 10 more sentences instead of finishing the first one, kind of thing. You know, I see a little bit of that energy getting straightened up, like you finishing off the first sentence before getting to the 10th one, you know, kind of thing. So there's a straighten up kind of energy in your communication skills here, you know. If this is you, this could be, of course, somebody you're dealing with. But let's close it off with 2 oracle cards for you. One from the Sacred Traveler. Staying focused. Speaking of finishing that first sentence, hold the course. Hold the course of the first sentence. And then the second and the third. And let's see what the animals say from the spirit of the animals. You get Peacock, vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life. That aspect, right, of seeing that we have stuff and being grateful for them. And more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. So, that's what I have for you, Virgo. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.